You should see it out there. They're all going crazy for you.
So, why did Joker Folie do flop so badly? I actually didn't know this was supposed to be a musical until the movie came out, and it wasn't very surprising to me that everyone ended up hating that. Leave a like and subscribe please if you enjoy this video. I mean, what were they expecting though? Were they just expecting us to just slap him on the back and say, way to go, good job, you did it, bucko? Like, I don't freaking know. It makes a lot of sense that people would hate it because they're going in to see a psychological thriller rather than a Broadway musical. This film kind of seems to act more like a Harley Quinn origin than a Joker sequel. Lady Gaga really is the center of attention when she's on screen, and yet she did little to nothing in favor of the film's weak staging. She seems less like a fascinating, twisted love interest and more like Joker's backup singer who makes no sense to anybody.
Well, he's not.
I mean, this film did have its moments, but by moments I mean those rare times when nobody was singing. When the singing stopped, it kind of played out to the same satisfaction as when you were pouring yourself a glass of milk. Short-lived. What started out as a continuation of the maniacal tale of Arthur Fleck quickly devolved into a bunch of musical numbers and courtroom drama, and not even the good kind. The first act did start out as a very gritty character study of Arthur Fleck, but as the film progressed, it spiraled from crazy to downright absurd. When a character is supposed to assist the lead, they should either justify the sequel's existence or help deepen the main character's arc. However, I feel like they put Lady Gaga in here just for the singing because it seems like every time she's in a scene, she's only singing. Lady Gaga did do a fairly good job at portraying Harley Quinn, and she's a good actress. But we didn't get to see her full extent of her acting skills because she was always singing. The cinematography and music were good, but that's just because they were rehashes of what we already saw in the previous film, and what we loved. I do appreciate how the visual style clung to that blue and black tone, and the score was pretty good, but these things never actually gave this film its own identity. The first Joker was nominated for 11 Oscars, winning 2, including Joaquin Phoenix's well-deserved Best Actor award. So it's tragic to see both him and director Todd Phillips lower their standards to make a few extra bucks. There was absolutely no need for this film. So either Todd really didn't like the Joker he created before and wanted to undo everything, or the paycheck he received must have been pretty dang exciting.
It's pretty dang exciting, huh?
Honestly, if it hadn't been a musical, it still wouldn't have stood a chance next to its brilliant predecessor. The courtroom scenes were pretty dull, pretty lifeless, and they didn't really do much for the progression of the film. This movie really wants the audience to know that Arthur Fleck is just Arthur Fleck. He's not Joker anymore. He basically sheds himself of the Joker icon, making this not just a Harley Quinn origin, but also a reverse origin of the Joker, with the Joker making his transformation back to Arthur Fleck. There were ultimately no captivating moments. The drama was okay at best, and the writing of the story wasn't the worst I've seen, but it's just very generic and bland. It wasn't even the worst movie of the year by any means either. That title still goes to Borderlands. However, you can't really give much sympathy to a highly anticipated Hollywood sequel with a $200 million budget. In the end, it wasn't just the abysmal songs or the ridiculous lyrics that derailed this movie. It was the terrible script, the total destruction of a beloved character, the uninspired courtroom drama, awful supporting characters, and a pathetic final act that made Joker Folie one of the worst movies of the year. To sum myself up, I would say that Joker Folie flopped so badly because they gave their target audience exactly what they did not want. A poor man's Broadway musical instead of a psychological thriller like they expected. It was that, and it was also the fact that they undid everything that happened in the first movie with this movie. So, I don't know what that's all about. Please swap your thoughts in the comments of what you think of Joker Folie Deux. I've swapped my thoughts, and if you want to see my thoughts on the Rings of Power lore flaws in Season 2, Episode 6, then you should click right up here, and I will see you on the other side.